before you start anything, in terms of community engagement, you have to know what the community needs and wants. You can't just come in and say, well, we're going to do this thing, I hope you like it.
Hi, welcome back to my newest vlog. So I'm here with the inspiring and incredible Alexis Hillyard, and we're in her kitchen because she hosts a video series on YouTube called Stump Kitchen. So although we're not cooking today, we could be. Alexis, among being a YouTube star, is also the manager of the Edmonton City of Learners project with Edmonton Public Libraries. Mm-hmm. So could you tell me a bit about what your role is there and what Edmonton City of Learners is?
My role is basically engagement and promoting the benefits of lifelong learning throughout the city, bringing groups together and talking about how learning in all the ways, not just like textbook learning, how that can enrich our lives, create resiliency, and help our city to continue to grow in all the ways.
What is your favorite part about broadcasting on YouTube?
I think it's such a great way for people to get their passion and their joy out into the world. And I think the more people on YouTube, the better, because you can do it for relatively inexpensively and it's relatively quick. And it's a great resource, I think, for people to just funnel their passions out into the public and share it with their friends.
I saw that you were one of the initiators of the University of Alberta's Pride Week.
Yeah! So I worked on campus for a number of years, and my last role there was the LGBTQ equity advisor. So we were just like, hey, we gotta do this. Pride is important. It's still important because a lot of people still experience bullying, harassment, lack of visibility. And so I made it my personal mission to connect with student groups. So my role was to help institutionalize it and get funding and get more people on board, talk to the administrators. Yeah, we had some haters, but everybody has haters, you know, you can't get away from that.
Makes you stronger.
Yeah.
Like you started your YouTube video from square one. Mm-hmm. You started Pride Week from basically square one. Even the City of Learners, you were the first one there. How do you go about starting these projects for community engagement?
There's a lot of listening and making sure multiple voices are heard, especially those that aren't typically at the table, like marginalized folks, for example. Seeing what the community needs and then doing your best to act as a facilitator to get the community what they need within your role. If you have power at the time, I'm very good at cheerleading things and I believe in that I'm very passionate about. So Stump Kitchen, I love body awareness. I love the fact that I have one hand, and I know that there's still a lot of stigma and bullying around folks with diverse bodies, and so that's a very important part of who I am and what I want to do.
So being passionate is step one almost, then listening is step two, and then being a cheerleader, step three. How do you make sure you are hearing everyone, especially those that can't always sit at the table?
It's a snowball effect, so I'll ask folks that I've spoken with, okay, who else needs to be here, who's not here? And also listening to critique. There's always going to be folks that say, you know, hey, this wasn't that great. I don't think it's always going to be perfect the first time. Going out with really good intentions is important, but knowing that you're putting your very best forward. So covering your bases, talking to folks about, needs, looking at what your goals are you being inclusive, who's able to access your events, who's at the table. If you're working in that kind of lens already and you're open to critique and growth, then as you're moving along, you can grow your initiatives. How else are we going to become better leaders and people unless we try something, learn from mistakes, and then keep growing?
That was amazing.
Oh,
thank you so much. Is there anything else, any skills that you've picked up along the way, being so active in the community, that you think you would love to pass on to other people?
To remember that it's okay to pull back, reflect, take a break, recharge, because nobody is a superhero and nobody can do it all. And it's very important to take care of ourselves, to take care of each other in our communities, and realize that we can only do so much at certain times. To take breaks, and knowing when to ask for help is a huge, huge thing. Not hiding that and telling the people around you that you're struggling, I think is a really important skill, and it should be a really okay thing to do and not something to hide.
Thank you so much for being on my vlog. And I think I've asked you all the questions that I ever could want to know and more. You've answered them so well.
Great.
So where can people find you at both Stump Kitchen and City of Learners? Where can they go to find out more?
Great question. So City of Learners, you can just go to epl.ca and then click on City of Learners at the bottom of the webpage. And then for Stump Kitchen, all over the place. YouTube, Stump Kitchen, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and stumpkitchen.com.
Nice. We'll put a link up here.
Oh,
okay. You video magic.
Oh, that's amazing.
I can't believe it's already October. I know I haven't posted in a while, but it's been really busy balancing school and volunteering and work. So thank you all for tuning in, and if you have any other suggestions on videos or how to build community for females, please let me know because I love hearing from everyone.